Assalamualaikum and greeting everyone. My name is Sir Muaz and we will be continuing with the topic Unit 6 Food Please. Right now we are in week 4 and before any further delay, let's get started. So today we are going to do a revision on what we have learned last week. I hope you all remember. If not, do not worry. Just watch the week 3 video that I have uploaded in YouTube. Watch it, then come back and we'll answer it together. By the way, revision is what we call when we want to study what we have studied. In other words, just to make our memory sharper or to remind ourselves on what we have learned previously. Because you know, the human memory is not very good, so we need to be constantly educating ourselves so we can adapt to new knowledge, so we can fully comprehend it and understand it. Okay, let's start with the first exercise. Look and write sentences. Use there's or there are some. So I have previously thought about the usage of the word there's and the phrase there are some. Just to remind you all, there's you need to use when there is one item, a singular item, and there are some we use for plural nouns, so more than one item. It doesn't matter if it's 2 items or 3 items. Just you can easily differentiate between the two of these words or phrases. So just remember, there's is for one item and there are some is for more than one. Let's take a look at the given image. The main focus is the table. It is a very short table, I don't know why. But on the table there are 5 total items with different quantities. First we have some, that's some chili pepper. Then we have a lettuce, a slice of watermelon, onion, and I guess those are eggs, if not ping pong balls. So I will give you all 5 minutes to answer it on your own. After 5 minutes, after you all have answered it, then I will discuss the correct or acceptable answers. Your 5 minutes start now. Okay, I hope you have all answered and check your answer. If you got it incorrect, do not worry. We all need to learn from our mistakes. If you answer it correctly, then applause to you, sir or madam. Okay, let's start with the first one. There are some chilies on the table. Second answer. There's a lettuce on the table. Third answer. There's a slice of watermelon on the table. Fourth answer. There are some onions on the table. And the final answer is there are some eggs on the table. Okay, let's discuss the answers. The first one, there are some chilies on the table. So, as you can see, these are chilies, or a more specifically, it's called jalapenos. It's more like a Mexican thing. But if you go to the grocery store, just ask for chilies. There are different variety of chilies, but this one is very specific, so you can't miss this. So as you can see, there are two chilies. There are green chili and there are red chili. So there are two, which is more than one. So if there are more than one, we call that a plural. So since chili is a noun and there are plural, we need to use there are some, because this phrase is only accepted for plural nouns. So we write there are some chilies on the table. If you don't write on the table, it's okay. I just write it so I can be more specific. Okay, the next is lettuce. You usually find lettuce in your burger or salad. It's very healthy to eat lettuce, and it's quite delicious if you have developed a sense of taste for it. Children usually don't like lettuce because they taste kinda sour, I guess. But as you get older and you know the benefit of eating lettuce, it's good for you, is the conclusion of what I'm trying to say. So since there is one lettuce, we use there's, or there is. We all have learned is and the are word. Is for singular and are is for plural nouns. So since there are one letters, we only need to use there is. So before I forget, for singular you also need to add the letter A before the noun to just state that there is a singular item. So make sure don't forget the A before while you writing the sentence. So the second is there is a lettuce on the table. Third, there's a slice of watermelon on the table. So you can see you can eat watermelon as if, because the skin is very hard and you can break your tooth. So you cut it and it become a slice. You can cut it up to, I don't know, 12 a dozen slices, but who can eat a dozen slices of watermelon, right? So there is a slice of watermelon on the table. If the picture is a, a picture of watermelon itself, a ball of watermelon, you also need to write there is a slice, there is a ball of, there is a watermelon on the table, because despite the size of the item, it's still one item, a singular item. So that's why we use there is a slice, there is a slice of watermelon on the table. So the fourth one is uh it it, it is onions. I don't know why it's brown in color, maybe it's gone bad. But as far as my culinary knowledge goes, I'm pretty sure that are onions. So like I said, just count how many items are there on the table, and as you can see, there are two. You can easily see that you see one ball and two ball. Wait, it's not a ball, but yes, there are two onions. So because there are two, it is a plural. So we use the phrase there are some, because are is for plural, as I have mentioned. So there are some onions on the table. Okay, and finally is an egg, not an egg. There are eggs. These are eggs. Everybody eat eggs. I don't know who doesn't eat eggs. Eggs are pretty basic food. It's so easy to cook and it's very healthy and very delicious. But make sure you don't eat a lot of eggs because you can become fat, and fat equal unhealthy. And we want to be healthy so we can live longer. But anyway, that is off topic. So on the table there are 1 and 2 and 3 eggs. So more than one means plural. So plural means more than one, and because it is plural we use there are some. So easily the answer is there are some eggs on the table. If the item is plural, if the noun is plural, make sure to add s at the end of the word, because to state that it is a plural noun. There are some nouns that is not simply put as, like chilies. The correct spelling of chili is chili, but the es is for plural. So keep that in mind, that not every plural noun you just need to have to add s to the word. Pretty basic, but great job everybody. I'm very proud of you as usual. Okay, let's move on to the second question. Look and write, then answer about yourself. So based on the question, and they already help us by giving some sentences to help with our answers. So just read the sentences, look at the picture, then answer it about yourself. So it means it's unique to yourself. Do not copy your friends. If you have any, do not copy them. Just answer it like so, like specific to yourself. Okay, I will give 5 minutes as usual. It's pretty basic question. If you don't know how to answer this, then I suggest you drop out. I'm kidding. Okay, 5 minutes starts now. Okay, time's up. We will answer together one per one. So look at this. I guess it's green type of color. It's a bowl. You usually use bowl for liquidized food because you don't want to spill it everywhere. So it's white and it has vegetable in it. So the most correct answer is porridge. You know, rice already become porridge, which means it's already too late. It's very dark idiom. Well, it's a Malaysian bahasa Melayu idiom, but whatever. I'm just trying to extend the video. So this is a porridge which usually old people or sick people eat. It doesn't have any taste. But some people like it, not me though, because I'm still young and I want to experience a lot of foods. Okay, second, it's yellowish in color in a jar, and you can see this is lemon. So there are lemon in the beverage and it's yellow in color. So there's only one answer to this beverage, which is a lemonade, a jug of lemonade, a glass of lemonade. Whatever it is, a lemonade. Make sure you put lemonade in your answer, or else it will be wrong. So the third one, They are bars of brown things. If you ever eat Cadbury, then you will know what this is, because Cadbury share the same, I guess, physicality as this picture. It's not physicality, what is it? Same appearance as this. Cadbury, the purple one. The When I was young, it is 6 ringgit. Now it's 8 ringgit. Carton so expensive, but anyway, it is a chocolate, which is a good food to eat once in a while, but do not eat chocolate daily or else you will get sick. So it is a chocolate. If you want to be more, if you want to write a smarter answer, then write a bar of chocolate. I know a lot of you like to eat chocolate because you are young and chocolate is very sweet, so it appeals to your age. Okay, number 4. This is a typical American breakfast. You can you rarely see this type of food in Malaysia because it is not, the availability is low, I guess. So if you ever see shows, cartoons or movies based in the America, you know what this is. It's a flour, a flat flour that's cooked. It's a pancake. You see this syrup. This is maple syrup, which is a syrup you get from a tree, and on top of it is a butter. And butter is not good, syrup is not good, because it's a very weird combination. You know why American people are so unhealthy? Because they eat stuff like this for breakfast. But who are we to judge? We eat nasi lemak, which is fat rice. Okay, finally, this resembles a chips more, and as you know, chips more is a cookie. So are there any another word, synonym for cookie is biscuits. So here's the answer. Would you like some porridge? Would you like some lemonade? Do you like chocolate? Question mark. Do you eat pancake for breakfast? Are there any biscuits in your bag? So those are the answers to the first section of the question. The part A, I suppose. But let's move on to the unique, the answer about yourself, which is unique to yourself. So would you like some porridge? Yes, I love porridge. This is my answer. If you have the same answer, then good, but do not copy my answer because I'm very selfish. Second, would you like some lemonade? Yes, I am very thirsty. Thirsty is like hungry, but for water. Fun fact, do you know that you need to drink water maximum of 3 days or you will die? But for food, you can survive up to 2 weeks without food. But who cares? No one watch my video anyway. Okay, number 3, do you like chocolate? No, because it is unhealthy. Yes, it is. Fourth, do you eat pancake for breakfast? No, I eat nasi lemak for breakfast. Both are unhealthy breakfast, but who cares? Life is short. The final is, are there any biscuits in your bag? Yes, will you like one? I only write the answer, but I do not mean it that way. I never share my biscuit with anyone else. So, amazing job. I forgot to check your answer. If it's very similar to mine, then it's acceptable. But if not, I don't know. You're wrong, I guess. Learn from your mistake, as I always said. So, amazing job, guys. Remember, there is there is for one food or one item. For example, there is a burger, there is an apple, there is a candy. For singular item, there are is for a lot of foods, or in another word, are not a lot of food. It's for more than one food. For example, there are fruits, there are apples, there are chocolates. You see, the S, it means it's plural. So keep that in mind. Good job, everyone. See you soon.